Hey everybody! Here lately I've had a lot of interest in our wipe clean books, and so I wanted to show you some of the ones we have in our personal collection. This is not all of the wipe clean products that we have available. This is literally just a few of them. There are numerous to choose from. The one that we started with when Pen was about 2 years old was the Wipe Clean Beginning Pen Control. They each come with a dry erase marker that is attached in a little plastic case on the front, and you just take that right off. You could probably do it a little bit neater than I did. I was a little excited when this book came in, so I ripped the pen right off the page. Anyway, it comes with its own pen. It's a dry erase, and so on each page you can use your Wipe Clean pen to draw over the dotted lines and finish the shapes and pictures in the book. Now this is great because it's all repetitious lines on each page. So basically with this book, they're just learning how to hold their pen and draw lines, or crosses, or squares, or rectangles, and so on and so forth. Then when you get done with that activity, you can just erase it and start all over. So it is replenishable fun. You do not have to worry about wasting gobs of paper. So this is a castle scene. There's a train station. This one's lots of squares. Then you have on the beach, which is mostly triangles. In the jungle. So on each page they're learning a different line or shape or pattern. And it's fun, and it's bright, and it's colorful. Each page is different. These are really, really great to take to the doctor's office, or a restaurant, or for in the car. And each page wipes clean. You can do them over and over and over again. You can enjoy these books for as long as they last. Which, as you can tell, the pages are pretty thick. You don't have to worry about them tearing. They are kind of laminate. They're very durable. We've had this one for about a year, and it is still in pretty good shape considering that he uses it frequently. So that is beginning pen control. Once they master holding their pen and writing certain shapes and patterns and lines, you can move on to first letters and first numbers. So we did first letters, and on each page it focuses on letters that are similar. So they're not having to master an entirely different letter shape each time. This is all relatively the same, but just in different positions on the page. And then they are secretly hidden in the pictures. So this one covers all the different letters in the alphabet, and then once you get to the end, it has all of the letters, so they can practice a whole line of A's, a whole line of B's, C's, D's, E's, so on and so forth. And you can see where my child has been practicing. And if you're wondering where the blue came from, we use Crayola washable dry erase markers because he likes to get them on his clothes and other things. So I use the Wipe Clean that comes with it, and he uses Crayola washable. They also have Crayola dry erase crayons that you can get that are wonderful as well. So that is first letters, and then we have first numbers. The fun thing about first numbers is that they're not only learning how to write the number, but then they're looking for one car. So there's one car on the page. And then they're looking for two trees. So there's two trees. So it's also kind of a little activity where once they find the trees, they can practice the shape around the object that they were looking for. So that is first numbers. And it practices counting up and counting down, and there are different number activities on the page. So that's first numbers. Then there's first words. So this is more for your kindergartner, where they're learning to read, and they're learning to write not only their letters, but how to put words together. And again, they all just wipe away each time. And different fun, colorful activities on every page. So this is great for teaching them to write words, and then also teaching them to pronounce words as they write them out, so they can sound out the letters as they write them. So you can use this book in a number of ways. Then we have more Wipe Clean words to copy. And this one's good because it not only has tracing the words, or the letters in the words, but it also has them writing it independently, where they will learn to mimic the letter above. And it also kind of doubles as teaching them how to spell. Then we have First Math. And this is more for kindergarten, first grade, second grade, learning how to do math. And it's kind of, I don't want to say word problems, but here, how many eyes does Goggle have? And you count. He has 5. So you put a 5, and then you draw 4 eyeballs on Spud. And you add 4 there, and then 5 plus 4. How many do they have all together? And you can count, and he has 9. So this one, it kind of gives them a taste of word problems as well. And more wiping clean. Then we have Telling the Time. This is a relatively new one. Also good for lower elementary students. And it just teaches them how to read a clock while also practicing their numbers. And then they can practice drawing the time on the clock face. Then we have some basic activity books. There's some Connect the Dots and just regular activity books, like this dinosaur activity book. So here you can choose 4 differences between Ivan and Isaac Ichthyosaurus, and you can trace over the numbers to see how many bubbles to draw on each Calypterus. I'm not going to pretend like I even know how to pronounce that. But so here's an example of a Connect a Dot. Here you're circling the differences that you find on the dinosaurs. So the tail is different. So it's just different activities like that on the activity books. So that's the dinosaur activities. Then we have a Starting Clean activity pack. So say you didn't want to buy a whole entire book, but you kind of wanted to get a sampling of them. The Starting School pack comes with mini Wipe Clean. Now they're just miniature versions of the full set. So it's still the same pages, number of pages, and the exact same activities, but they're just smaller. So here's First Math. That's the mini one that comes in that pack, activity pack, versus the full size. So it's exactly the same, it's just a little bit smaller. And the full size, the mini pack, comes with 4 different books. So you have Telling the Time, First Word, First Math, and Starting Times Table. All 4 of those come in that pack. And then this is one of our newer ones, which is Alphabet Cards. And this is good for learning their letters and associating letters with objects. And then eventually they will practice their independent letter writing skills. And that goes, and there's lots on the back too, and that goes all the way through Z. These would be great to hole punch, kind of keep together on a ring. I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. Alright, so I hope you have enjoyed this video and that you will invest in your child's future by getting them some Wipe Clean books to help them get ready for school and excel in school. Bye. Have a great day.